Welcome to the chapter on managing caregiver financial and career health. As you'll remember, seeing that wheel of caregiver health, wellness, and resilience, this is one of the four areas that we're primarily talking about in this course. And for financial and career health, we've broken it into two large buckets. First, your financial health. This includes your money, your savings, your investments, all your assets and equities, as well as your liabilities or your debts. We also consider your insurances and other protections against risk, and all of your financial planning, including trusts, your will, and any related legal documents about your estate. Second, we're going to talk about career health, which comprises your job, your relationship with your employer if you have one, your future jobs, your career plan, any business that you might operate or that you want to start or exit, eventually leading to full-time retirement. I need to pause here and insert a disclaimer which you acknowledged when you began this course. None of what we teach here should be construed as financial or career advice. It can't be construed that way. We're simply sharing observations, research, and ideas that are for educational purposes only, not advisory purposes. We strongly suggest that you seek professional assistance for important decisions that affect your finances, your career, and your caregiving. And with that said, we emphasize that this topic is a critically important one. As we've said before, all the different chapters and lessons that are in this course are completely interconnected. Your financial and career health will have a strong influence on your mental and emotional health, on your physical health, on your family and social health, and those other areas will affect and influence this one. For example, you may have a lot of social connections through your employment or your business interests that keep you healthy socially. Likewise, your mental and emotional health can thrive or decline based on your working experiences in your career life. As we've said multiple times, it's important that you are able to invest in your health, your wellness, and your resilience, to take care of you first and foremost, because you are worth that care. But we've also said that you can't be the best possible caregiver if you're not strong, stable, and healthy yourself. So it's as evident with financial and career health as with any of the other component of your health. Caregivers who are financially more stable, meaning that they have stable income or stable assets, manageable debt, they are able to offer care with less burden and more impact than caregivers who just don't have that stability. When caregivers lose their income streams or start to spend their own assets and savings on the situation of care in a way that's uncomfortable, they threaten both their caregiving and their own health, wellness, resilience, their futures. Let's explore this a bit more by using this simple adage, time is money. We want to make that adage come alive in the context of caregiving. Every hour that you spend in caregiving is an hour that you cannot spend elsewhere, including in some kind of meaningful employment, generating income. So many caregivers have reduced their hours at work or turned down projects or promotions or relocations in order to meet the demands of their caregiving. And while it may be important to choose an alternative in those moments, making repeated choices like this ultimately dilutes their earning power. It eats up savings. It lands many caregivers in an uncomfortable situation that they never intended. And just like giving your time to caregiving, every dollar that you give to the care situation is a dollar that you won't have to spend on another critical part of your life, on your own rent or mortgage, on food, or on your children, on your interests, on your own retirement, on your own future care. And if you need to replenish the dollars spent, you'll have to trade more of your future time to restore that money spent. Indeed, time is money. And we'll say many times in this course, be certain that your decisions are as deliberate as you can make them, that you understand the consequences of those decisions and don't wake up having traded what felt urgent and important today for what was incredibly more important tomorrow. Now, this is easier said than done, and we don't mean to imply judgment on the decisions made. You have to make the right decisions for the moral code and situation and relationships in your life. We're going to explore a couple of real-life stories in a moment that illustrate how hard these trade-offs can be.